As president, I'll finally fix the problem in our healthcare system that we've been talking about for decades. This is an issue that's personal for me. My mother died of cancer at the age of 53. And I'll never forget how she spent the final months of her life lying in a hospital bed, fighting with her insurance company because they claimed her cancer was a pre-existing condition. They didn't want to pay for her treatment. As president, I'll make sure those insurance companies can never do that again. We'll make sure insurance companies can't discriminate against those who are sick and need care the most. Now, if you've got health insurance, you can keep your health insurance. The only thing that will change under my plan is we're going to work with your employers to lower your premiums. But if you don't have health insurance, you'll be able to get the same kind of health insurance that members of Congress give themselves. And we'll invest in preventive care and the new technologies that can finally lower the cost of health care for families and businesses and the entire economy. That's the kind of change we need. Here's what else we need to do. As president, I'm going to make sure that every child, everywhere, has the skills and knowledge they need to compete. I'm not going to allow countries to out-teach us today so they can out-compete us tomorrow. It is time to provide every American child with a world-class education. Every child. That means investing in early childhood education, investing in the recruitment of an army of new teachers, paying our teachers better, giving them more support, raising our standards and creating greater accountability. And it means investing in agricultural education. From seeing all those blue corduroy jackets in the crowd, I know there's some future farmers out here, future farmers of America. The convention's going on right now. I want you to know that if I'm elected president, I will fight for you because America's farmers are America's future. It's time we had a president who understood that. We need to make sure every American who has the drive and the will but not the money to go to college can go. And my opponent, John McCain's top economic advisor, was asked about college affordability. He said, how come you guys don't have a plan for college affordability? They said, well, we can't just give money away to every interest group. Let me tell you something. The young people of America aren't an interest group. They're our future. And that's why I am going to make a bargain with every young person who's here and every young person in America. If you are willing to give back to your community or your country, serve in our military, serve in the Peace Corps, work in a veterans home, work in a homeless shelter, wherever it is that you want to make a contribution, if you are willing to put in national service, then I promise you, we will make sure that you can afford to go to college, no ifs, ands, or buts. You invest in America, America will invest in you. Together we will move this country forward. Now, Indiana, make no mistake, the changes, I've been talking about the changes we need, they won't come easy. They're not going to come quick. George Bush dug a deep hole for us. We got a long way to come back. We're all going to need to tighten our belts. We'll all need to sacrifice. We'll all need to put our weight behind these efforts, pull our own weight. You know, I can put more money into education, but I can't be a parent who turns off the TV set and makes sure your child does their homework. That's your responsibility. We can put more money into energy research and development. But all of you, look at all these people here. If everybody here took some basic steps, turning off the lights when you leave the room, checking your tires to make sure they've got the right pressure, those little things add up. That's part of the responsibility, the new ethic of responsibility that all of us have to be involved with. Now more than ever, we're all in this together. We're all responsible. We're all accountable to each other.